What up, everybody? It's your boy MoGul.
It's your boy Epigat.
And this is Artist to Artist, Episode 2, Season 3 of Open SXN. And we got the homie.
Hypnautic.
You know, here with the gang.
And
my boy
gang.
YCB, Big Waddy. Ghost Gang and No Gang.
White guys,
Got all the Ghost Gang in here. But yeah, man, we just started this little Artist to Artist thing, man. And we just, first and foremost, we want to say thank you so much for having us out here. And
thank y'all, man.
Absolutely.
To be honest, I got a lot to thank y'all for, but we can get into that in a minute. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
To be honest with y'all.
Yeah, no, I think this is just like for me, this is like a long time coming. You know, we were just talking about it on the way here. This is my first time really, we're at home studio type of people. It's my first time being in a big studio since I was like 16.
Yeah. For real.
But just to be able to share stages with Hip and Top Flite in general, Tef, and do all the things that we've done over the years, things that go unnoticed or noticed or whatever. But it's just, I don't know, it's a blessing to be here, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I got to say, so like, y'all know, for those who don't know, like we've been touring artists for the last 20 years, right? And living on music, Top Flite. But the way we were able to be successful was going to different markets, right? And the markets that are close to us. Great, where y'all live is 4 hours from us. And Black P was the first one to take us out there. We drove out 4 hours, got on one verse. But I got a shout out to my guy Totally because he's like, man, I think y'all ready to do a headline out here. But we weren't super popping in Junction yet. And he's like, I got these guys, Ghost King. And I was like, cool. That was the first show we met y'all at.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even really talk to us that night. Y'all were the superstars that night. And so we show up to the show and they're like, well, okay, well, let's let Ghost Gang go after us because they got the fans. You know what I mean? We had a few fans. It was cool, but it was like y'all were the legends up there. And y'all were open arms since then. But I think that relationship was so important because that's how artists move around, right? Like, from that time, y'all have always looked out for us. We've always looked out for y'all. And it's gone mutual. It's not me helping y'all helping. Like, it's been a mutual relationship that I think more artists need to tap into because they don't know Grand Junction's a hidden market.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
it's true that.
That's one of those things that I try and preach to all the younger artists that I meet, younger, older, whatever. It's relationships are key, man. Yeah. And like, when I talk to you or when we're talking about things like this and, you know, we have the, you know, things that might be a trip up or would be an issue for most people, bro, we're blessed to be able to be here and do what we love. And it don't matter, bro. Like these things are blessings. And I think that people need to appreciate the little things more because this is the stuff that you've done for us. I mean, like, obviously you said we've done for you. It's just a blessing, man. It's just like, it's no question. You ask us for something, you need something, we got you. Like that's just kind of
mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's easy. Got the mic on you?
Yeah, we're straight.
Okay, cool.
And it's easy, you know what I'm saying? Like people make things too hard. They're like, oh, just do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all will be surprised, right? Like on an app now, I work with 7,000 artists.
Yeah.
And I've been working with artists my whole career, and that's how like I try to build these relationships. This is one of the strongest relationships I have outside of Denver, right? And a lot of people move with ego. And y'all dope artists. Like, there's no doubt y'all dope artists. Y'all don't have to look out and, like, be cool like that. And I think a lot of people, and, you know, we're dope artists, and it's like,
of course.
I think a lot of people get it twisted thinking that they're owed something. And it's really like, if you get something, it's a blessing. Like, if we get to wake up today and breathe, that's a blessing.
Bro, that's literally, like, not to cut you off, but, like, when he hit us yesterday, because you hit him talking about we might have to work some stuff around, we were like, well, bro, for one, we're not even tripping like that because you guys are looking out for us to be like, yo, if we can get y'all on, let's do that. But if not, it's a blessing to even be thought of in that realm of music, for one, just because it's just like a blessing to be here in general. Even if, you know, it all went south, we would have pulled up regardless.
That's the number one thing. I was messaging him about it, and we've talked about it countless times over the years, but nobody owes you shit, bro. It doesn't matter if you're Chris Brown, Drake, Michael Jackson, nobody owes you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you are a product of your work that you're putting in now. Nobody owes you shit for what you've done in the past. And, you know, that's why it all goes back to relationships for me and being able to build genuine friendships, relationships and stuff like that we all have, that it's like, it doesn't matter if the opportunities for Big Waddy, YCB, you, me, MoGul, whoever, like, the gang's going to support no matter what. And just like that, you've always had our back and given us some of the biggest opportunities of our life. And so,
and it's crazy because I gotta say, I gotta cut you off.
No. You're good. Hey, it's damn, man.
Is because the way y'all move as a team, right? Because like I had to sneak y'all on stage at the Grand Junction,
right? Yeah, right.
And I snuck him on stage, because I couldn't get everyone on stage in y'all hometown. And this is the shit that happened to us. Like no one cared about us in our hometown. Like we had the fans. That's the only reason we were able to move. But the popular media outlets and big things, they didn't really do stuff for us until our fans forced it, right? And I think that's where y'all at now too, is like y'all are forced to be reckoned with. And it's not just, flowers back and forth is cool, but like the work and the way y'all move as a team is why y'all been a team since I know y'all. That's why me and Tef has been a team.
Right.
And shout out to Side 3 Studios while we're a team and he let me come out here and do
this.
Right?
Yes, 100%.
The sort of key of this moment so far is relationships are the most important thing you can have, or one of them, right?
Right.
And on top of that, the skill, man, like I feel like y'all an underlooked group that needs to get y'all creating content now.
Yeah.
Y'all making some singles, some hits, bro. Like we got to get y'all out of Grand Junction,
man.
Yeah.
That's opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where we're at, we don't get opportunities like this.
Yeah.
So if we don't hit the stage, we get to chill here, right here, and do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make
that's it. That's it. That's where we were at with it. Because like you hit him, he told us, and we're like, I mean, it'd be dope to do something like But then it's like, at the end of the day, it's a look for you. It's a look for us. It's a look for you. Look for us.
What you make.
He get in the door. He bringing y'all like y'all get in the door. And he
always, bro. Always.
We told him like he was like, oh man, I feel so bad. He was like, bro, you have nothing to feel bad about. It's not your fault. It's not Top Flight's fault. It's just how the shit is. We're here.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be here regardless. Like we would have been here regardless.
Well, here's the crazy thing is like I think a lot of artists don't know is like, okay, so we on a stage tonight, 1,300 cap venue, probably gonna sell out. I was told earlier, hey man, y'all got a 30-minute set. Then I was told last minute yesterday, hey, you all got a 10-minute set. So things adjust, right? And I think a lot of artists don't understand the higher up you get, things happen, right?
Yeah.
And you work it out. It always works out how it needs to work out. But like we make the best out of every moment. We got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We've been doing this for a long time. And shit happened.
We had some good time. We all mature now. The crazy thing is,
that's it.
You can't control none of it, bro. This is what's going on now.
Yep. Yeah, because it was funny is you met them before I was even in Ghost Gang. Like I
can't remember a time you weren't in Ghost Gang, but I do remember.
Right. It's been a minute, but that's when I was probably away, right? I was living in Arizona or LA, wherever. Yeah.
Yep.
Like so for that relationship to be there and then for me to be here and then it'd be like, oh, I'm here now and now the relationship's like that still regardless. So I think that's it. So I wanted to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
With the concert app.
Yeah.
How did that come about when you and Tef were first talking about it in the first early stages of it and stuff?
So we've been living off music for a long time. We had to go through the only way we did that is by booking our own shows, booking our own artists, and going state to state and building like small communities, right? Like we're most famous, unfamous people you heard of. Like we're touring at small scales, right?
Yeah.
Doing the low junctions, doing these markets. Things are rolling, things are going. And right before COVID, we started testing the idea like, okay, could we put other independent artists on headlining slots from Denver? You know what I mean? I think like y'all already proved it out there, but I don't think I correlated that is, can other artists do what we're doing? And so we started doing it and started working. COVID hits. Like we had one last show, it was like Post Malone, Tyler Yala, and then the world shuts down the next day. And we were like, damn. In the midst of this, our tech person who builds our websites and helps out was like, hey, she was like, y'all should kind of put your idea into an app and see if we can. And we're like, we don't know nothing about tech.
Right.
But Tef hit me one time and he was like, yo, bro, I have this idea, been kind of working on it. So Tef kind of had the initial idea. Our tech person was like, let's put it into an app. And I was like, okay, let's figure it out.
Right.
During COVID, we really worked through the problem. We got accepted into a program called Techstars that kind of really helped us understand the idea of scale and business. Like we've been like hustlers our whole life, you know what I mean?
Right.
Doing shit under the table, doing this and that. And that kind of helped shift our mindset to like, you can build a business and scale it if you figure out your process.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, we just started throwing our own shows like we were doing, except we were putting other artists in position. We had to use us at first a lot, but then when you start telling artists they're going to be a headliner, they work harder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all know, like, when big artists tour through your city, those big artists don't work unless y'all open up and sell 100 tickets for them, right?
Yeah.
And we knew that concept. So we was like, let's cut out the big artists. no disrespect.
Right.
But let's start making these independent artists understand that they're independent. You don't have to just be an opener for a bigger artist. Like, you can actually be your hometown hero. Because that's what we did.
Yeah.
And it started working. And, you know, we went from 1, 5, 10 shows a month, kind of what we were doing on Top Flight, but we started doing for other artists, to now being like doing like 30, 40 shows a month sometimes, and across 30 states.
Yeah.
And it's
crazy.
all about relationships, right? It's all about like.
Also, congratulations to the success
no,
of that
that's-
app and
that's
everything as
wild.
well.
Just see where it's stressful, bro. Like, it's
I
hard.
bet.
Like,
I can only imagine.
We're a small team and we're just running it, but it's like all about these relationships. And like, I might have 100 conversations a day with artists. Like tonight, we have this big show.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 other big shows going on at the same exact time.
Right.
Yeah.
We haven't performed in a year and a half as Top Flight. So it's, in life, it's just figuring out your process, I think. And if you could figure out how to trim the fat, you'll win.
Yeah, I think that's crazy too, because it all, to me, it's all harkens back to relationships. And it's like the one thing I want to say for people anybody who's listening and stuff like that is like, build genuine relationships.
Yeah.
A lot of shit is transactional, and that's, I mean, it'll get you somewhere, but it's really going to get you nowhere at the end of the day. And I think that the dope part about it is when you do something, like when we're working with Concert or whatever, I know that you personally have told us, like, or when you're talking to me, you're like, oh, bro, I'm not even worried about that. Like, you guys will handle that. That's one show that I don't even have to worry about.
Yeah.
I can focus on this other shit because I know y'all are going to handle that business. And that's just from having a genuine relationship. It's like,
it builds trust.
Yeah. The business, once you build those relationships, the business starts to not run itself, but your hands are off on certain,
It's like
at
this.
certain
You
points.
have all these problems.
Yeah.
Once you figure out these problems, another rows of problems that you never thought existed happen.
Yeah.
But you're constantly working through these problems. And I think we do this our whole career, right? Like, on any scale, a small scale, like we're doing a song and we lose all the files.
Yeah.
So like we're throwing a show and the sound check misses up. To like, I remember we were touring with Bubba Sparks and A-Stack one time, and like we were in this little bar and they didn't have a sound system. So we just had to rap over the beats with nothing, and it's like, 40 people, 50 people in the building in a little like hillbilly town, but it was cool.
Yeah.
As long as you're willing to work through the problem at any means necessary, I think it works out.
Yeah.
And that goes back to ego too. Like, a lot of people, I feel like in that situation would be like, nah, I need speakers. I need this. I need that. It's like, what? Like, you're doing what you love to do. Yeah. Regardless of the 30, 40 people, it doesn't matter if there's 5 or.
Bruh, and you never know if you show up in that position, who's going to be watching.
Right.
And it's like, you don't do it for that, but it's like, bro, the ball's in your court and the ball's in your hand. Like, if you don't make the play and the right person's watching, it doesn't matter in that moment.
Too about that is like my whole career. Like, I've been at the beginning half, I was searching for that person, right? I didn't know who it looked like or what it was. I come to find out the most important people are the people.
Yeah.
The girl who comes to your show who doesn't have any friends, and that's like more important than any record exec in the world. Like the dude who's like was about to kill himself and got an invite from his friend to go to a show, and he needs to deal with this. He's trying to get through his addiction, and he comes to the show to escape. Like, nothing beats that.
Yeah.
And I think when people look at it like that, like these fans or these family members or these people who show up for you are more important than any. Drake could be in the building. I've been in the building with some of the biggest people in the world. They don't care what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they in and out because they in their own space, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So your most important person is the person you don't know that looks like they're the least important person.
Absolutely.
And the more we think about that, that's how you build fans. And it's like, there's a reason why y'all could show up to your hometown venue and pull 1,000 people, right? Because people can't do that in most markets.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was I still can't.
Well, here's the thing: y'all always been able to do it. This is, and I wanna kind of say that we inspired that a little bit, just a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
It was
even a little bit.
Yeah, because you guys are like the blueprint.
Well, it's just all we did was say, hey, believe in yourself more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just forced y'all into the situation. Like, I forced y'all to headline. Like, we were headlining Mesa a few times and put y'all after us because y'all had more fans. Like, it made sense for us. Y'all were like, let's do it. And, bro, the crowd erupts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think, and it's like, y'all come to Denver, we got you. Like, it's the same thing, right? Like, it's crazy that the path is built for everybody.
Right.
It's just when they're willing to bet on themselves, that's when it changes.
Yeah, but I was talking to, I don't know which one of us, we were all talking about it too, but I think one of the biggest realizations I had, I was mad at myself when we like started securing all the sponsors and everything. It happened so fast. It was like, I was always so scared to just like, you know, the whole process of it, securing the sponsors, asking people for this, putting the business plan together and stuff like that. We got like the first couple and I was like, bruh, I should have listened to this man 10 years ago. Literally 10 years ago, bruh.
Yeah,
I was telling my lady that. I was like, this like, and not only that, because you think of it as kind of like, it's not begging. It's not, you're going to get the sponsors. But when you first think of it, it's like, man, what can I offer these people? But then you go to them with the business plan and then you realize what you are bringing to the table. You start to realize your own value. And people don't value themselves enough.
They don't.
You know, you're not getting paid nothing on the streaming services. You're not getting paid nothing to open for these shows, pennies or whatever. And if you just, like you said, if you believe in yourself enough, you sell out the biggest venue in your city and nobody would ever know it. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody knows that the bag's right in front of them until they figure out how to get it. And it's always a creative way. It's never like, yo, I deserve this, or someone's going to pay you $1 million to show up. That just doesn't happen like that. You get drink, even there, it never happens like that, right? But you get creative and you figure out, okay, I can move 100 people. I can move 1,000 people. And that's worth something, right? And maybe sometimes you do it and you don't get nothing. And sometimes you do it and you get a lot. And it's like, I'm glad you figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a blessing. And like you said, I mean, it wasn't a little bit of inspiration. It was like, bro, I did everything that this man has been telling me to do by the book. And it just like, it took the weight off our shoulders. And once everything started rolling, it was like, man, you take notes from people that are at the level directly above you and then the level directly above them. And you just kind of scale and you continue to scale. And once you do that and you do it the right way, it's like, it's there. The game's there. Everything is there to be had. And it takes hard work. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. Like you said, not everybody can sell these venues or sell these tickets. Most people, honestly, will struggle to sell 20 tickets. Like, that's an honest thing.
Yep.
But, bro,
I mean, we've been there.
Yeah, like, we've been there.
It's like, shit.
We could do a show the month before and sell 20 tickets. And then we sold out, almost sold out Mesa. Like, it's just crazy how when you really put your mind to it and believe in yourself, the difference that it really makes.
And that's one reason why we built Concert too, is because we were like, there's a lot of artists who can sell 1 or 2 tickets, right? And I want to give them a chance because I've had one of my good artists, Grayson Bradley. If he kills it on the guitar. He's gonna be performing with us tonight. His first show, he sold like 2 tickets, and he's killing it. I'm like, bro, what are you thinking? So he comes to a couple of our conferences, and he's up there with a notepad. Next show he did, he sells 60 tickets. And a lot of times it's us just getting out of our own way to make something happen.
Yeah. Right.
And it's hard. There's a balance of like entitlement that comes along and ego. But like, if we can balance that out, like at first you have to put in work and you might not get nothing.
Right.
And that's just how it goes. I've done it. I did my first 100 shows. I didn't make nothing. I outsold tickets. I had more people show up than headliners sometimes, than national headliners. But like, I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
But once you figure it out and it clicks, you understand it. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to, like y'all just drove 4 hours.
Right.
Do one verse and maybe 2 minutes on.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I used to do that all the time. So I respect the hell out of anyone who's willing to like sacrifice and risk, because you never know.
Yeah. It's like, worst case, again, it goes south. And it's like, all right, whatever. We're here. Might as well make the most of it.
There's a 4-bar hook.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, to me, it just keeps going back to relationship. Like, bro, you ask me for something, nigga, it's a go. Like, I don't care. I'm there. And then I asked the gang, I'm like, even to this day, we're 10, 15 years in, we're best friends, we're brothers. I'm like, dang, I don't know if I don't even want to present them this because like the opportunity was just for, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I think that just goes to, it's just like when you put your own egos, I guess maybe for me, that's kind of like an ego thing. It's like, damn, I feel like I don't want your guys' potential ego that I know that every human has, but we're all brothers, to get in the way of like supporting. But it's never been that. You know what I'm saying?
That's almost like reverse ego.
Yeah, it's like reverse ego.
Yeah.
It's hard, man, because like we all want the best outcome. You know, it doesn't always happen like that.
Right.
And I remember one time we were on stage and Black Peas looked out for me, a lot at the beginning, right? And so I was like, yo, bro, we're doing this show in front of 80,000 people. I was like, come up on stage. we get up on stage. I think Paul Wall's right behind us. Like, it's a crazy moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the song's playing, and I used the wrong verse of the song, and his verse wasn't on there. I was like, bro, he was cool. He's like, man, don't sweat it. It's all good. But like, I was like, this motherfucker put me on stages in front of like 10,000 people, 5,000 people, and I finally get this opportunity to show like things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that hurt me more than it hurt him. I was like, bro. But you know, we move so fast and we so stressed out that we forget the little things. You know what I mean? Like,
and all it takes is to add, like, going back to the ticket thing. Like, I know, like, it's a pride thing as well that a lot of people are afraid of, because it's like, but with us, like him especially, like all of us, but like we're on people's heads.
Yeah,
it's like, you getting these tickets? You getting these tickets or no? If not, like, you basically force them to buy them. It's like, come on.
But
like,
that's the thing too, is like, nobody's going to believe in you until they see that you believe in yourself.
Yep.
That's real.
And when people feel that from you, like when you're willing to go out on the edge and like, nah, bro, you need to be here.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, and then they see everybody else getting involved. It's like, oh no, I got to be there, bro.
And
then they show up and it's like, man, bro, I should have been here 20 years ago.
Like, this delusion is one of the greatest resources you have in this game. Like when you're delusional, like I've had to been delusional, like thinking, because I'm not the most skilled rapper in the world, right? But I believed in myself max capacity. So I ended up attracting all the dopest rappers. I attracted all the right relationships and situations. And it's like, it was delusion. And these artists who are delusional, who, like, I have artists who, they're not the most talented in the world, but they bug the shit out of me. They get 10 times more, even if I'm frustrated and mad, because I can't say no, because I respect the
grind.
The hustle and grind. Yeah.
Man, bro, like you said, delusion is the biggest superpower in for any artist and on any music, art, whatever. You got to be delusional to the point that you drive yourself insane.
Yeah,
like the creating music itself is delusional, bro. You're just putting words over instruments and stuff like that, and praying that it touches somebody or touches you.
Yep.
And touches somebody the same way that it makes you feel, and stuff like that is it's all delusion. You don't get anywhere.
I feel like we've done a lot with that in the past, like couple years, with exploring different sounds, like as a gang or whatever. We used to all have a certain style that we stuck to. Just that's it. I'm not doing anything else. But then we started exploring the more melodic, more whatever, and it's just like, that's like, in my mind, that's like, oh, I'm delusional for even trying to sing.
Yeah.
Well, let me just try it.
So, and with that being said, to you, Hip, what's like a piece of advice that you give artists as far as song creation and stuff like that? Like, if you hear an artist that has potential and stuff like that, do you ever go out of your way to kind of give them,
all the time,
give them the pointers on? Because I know you've given them to us.
I think when I see, like, I'm too blunt sometimes, right? I see talent in people. I've had to learn, right? Like, my son taught me a lot, because my son likes net spend or like Playboy Cardi or some different style that I don't understand, right? Like, like he did a couple songs, and his mix was like Burnout, and I was like giving him advice, and then one of the engineers who works with Young Thug, actually works here, Bezo, was like, yo, that's how they do it. So like, what I tell artists now is, if I hear a white guy say the N-word, I'm like, bro, you shouldn't do that, right? If I hear,
for sure,
like, there's certain things you see on stage and people do stuff. Like, if I see kids who aren't popping pistols, they're talking about popping pistols, I give them advice. I don't really try to give too much creative advice, except for, as authentic as you could be to yourself. It's like, a brand to me is like, how can someone be you for Halloween? And if you're wearing fake chains and that's what your brand is, but you can't keep up with that lifestyle, don't do it.
Right.
You could be broke. You could be anything you want to be. Just be who you are and throw a little sauce on it.
Right.
And I think a lot of people, they try to follow a trend, or they try to adapt to what they hear. And everyone starts that way, right? Like, we all hear of a sound we like. Like, mine might be Tupac, right? Like, but I'm not Tupac, right? So it's like you start copying, but then you have to kind of find your own sound. And you only find that by repetition. It's like we're playing basketball, and you start in the high school team, then you start at the park, then you're playing rec ball. If you're really good, you're doing classes and you're trying to get to the NBA and you're doing like camps, but it's like, the more reps you do, the better you get. And the more you try to find your sound, it doesn't matter. Like, if it's not what is popular now, if you perfect your sound, it will be popular one day.
For sure.
And you got to be authentic, because we all copy. We tend to like if we're all in the studio and y'all talking grimy, and I'm in a a different mood, I'm still gonna talk a little grimy, right?
Yeah.
And so like you have to be able to adapt, but keep it real to yourself.
Damn, I run into that a lot.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like obviously all of us have lived different lives, like, and then certain people are a certain type of way or have been a certain type of way. So it's like they bring a record to the table and you're like, damn, I don't know if I can actually match that, but I can do something that's.
Well, Tef will get me out of my way a lot because I'm more of a conscious like street. I come from like, you know, I don't come from a bad background or nothing, but I'm in grimier situations at times, and he's like more like, you know, commercial, like he's bars like you, but commercial, you know, bitches, you know, certain things, and sometimes I'm like, I don't like that stuff, so I have to get out of my way. But he's like, you're a rapper,
right?
You got to get on everything, like you got to rap to anything, like, and so it's just like.
Yeah.
Me getting out of my own way is one of the biggest complications because I'm my worst enemy. By far, every single time. And when I start getting it, when I start having that confidence and getting out of my own way, I crush it. But when I'm questioning things, I am not scared to be in a place where someone tells me, yo, you're off time, or that's not good, or you could do better. And there's a few people that can say that to me, and I'm like, okay. Like, even when I rap with you, I was like, I did that verse a handful of times because I was like, you came off on that, and I was like, bro, like, I got to come off, and I did a couple, and AJ's like, you could do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's, and bro, like, I mean, that's like one of the best compliments I've ever gotten in my life. Because when I'm 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, when I'm making something, I'm just creating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, there's very few times in life where you create something and you're like, oh yeah, that's like, nigga, we out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, and typically when you have that feeling, at least for me, because we haven't had one of those big moments yet, it's not out of here. But just to get that compliment, and then like that whole situation was just crazy, bro. I was in the chat, I was like, bro, the baby's engineers mixing this now, like, just, and it all goes back to relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting that compliment from you meant a million times more than it could from somebody else, because I know that you're working with 7,000 artists at a time, and all the people that you've, you know, crossed paths with and been in rooms with, and to get that compliment and, you know, you feeling like you even had to redo your verse is just crazy to me.
And I do it like I feel like Tef is one of bar for bar, like one of the most skilled artists I'm around personally.
Yeah, that's how I feel about like, this guy right here.
You know what I mean? Like it's you always have that person. You got to be surround yourself with people that you feel are better than you, and you gotta. Because if you're mediocre, if everyone around you if you're the best one in the room all the time, you're never gonna elevate. You know what I mean?
Man, that's facts.
I feel like the whole getting in your own way, that's me to the max. They all know, like, it's me. I'm like,
you come a long way, bro. Like, you're
I appreciate
like,
it.
What I see,
Thank
like,
you.
you're like, this last year has been a pivotal moment where it's like you really falling in your own.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
I want y'all in my face more because I know how cold y'all are. Y'all not in my face enough. Y'all might be out there, but y'all need like. I've been dying to do more with y'all. To be honest with you, like, I'm a super fan of all y'all. Like, and I know me and you have the relationship more. But like, we all add me into y'all group chat, like, because I really want to work with y'all more.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I be telling them. I think that, you know, it's just dope to be able to. I respect these dudes so much. These are my brothers, bro, and like, I would never. We get in rooms, and it's the coolest feeling to be able to like trade bars with them and create the song from top to bottom and do the things we do, and just like, I think people get lost in the business and forget to have fun. Yeah. And
that's a tough one.
Business is business, and it's going to suck sometimes. Most of the time it sucks. But the reward and the fun that you have along the way is like, it can't be beat, man.
And that's another pride thing too. It's like, we give each other lines or bars, and we're not like, no, I need to write it. It's not that. It's like, I said this. It's like, oh wait, what if you said it like this? Or what if you said this instead and save that for later? And it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. It's never like, nah, don't give me advice. It's like, please.
Me and Tim, he'll never give me a bar, but he'll be like, that's off. Do that. He's never like, yo, that's dope.
Right.
We never congratulate each other. And I think it's good. Like, it's a healthy, there's no like, that's dope. Every once in a while, he'd be like, we got one. You know what I mean? It's never like, yo, good work today. It's like, we got to go. Like, we don't have time. Like, I hope one day we can sit back and be like, man, this is it. We did it. You know what I mean?
Man, I mean, I know that moment might not ever happen because you guys are just on the move. But I think that a big part of this sitting down with you is like, I want to give you guys your flowers.
Yeah. 100%.
When I see lists is a big thing out here. The lists that people be putting out and stuff and talking about all the time and stuff like that. When I don't see your guys' name at like the top of these lists,
yeah,
I genuinely get pissed off. I'm not even joking. Like I get, because I know, like, and I'm not talking about like, I mean, people can have all these crazy streaming numbers and credits on whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, bro, like I know what you guys have given to the culture here, and that means more than the streams and all that stuff. Like you guys have changed. I can speak personally. You changed my life. Like you've put me in situations where I never would have been in before, and I'm able to live my actual dream.
Yeah, and you look at you guys, and it's like, oh, it is doable.
Yeah,
it is that. Like you said, the hometown hero thing. It's like, man, like we just want that feeling, and we want to come up and up and up and up and up. You know?
Yeah, and
it's crazy because lists to me, I think I don't like them, right? Like I don't like them not because there's been moments in my career where I was on a list. There's been moments in my career where I was praying I'd be on a list. As I get older, I don't even like lists. I think it's cool because it gets everyone to talk for a minute, right?
Right.
But I think it distracts us, and I think numbers, vanity metrics, I call them, are like they're online. Like I know people with 1 million streams who can't bring two people to a show, and I think all this stuff distracts us right now. We're in a culture where it's like you could be the freshest, but like I come from a place where it's like, can you rap? Can you move a crowd? Can you bring fans? You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna live off this if you can't bring fans. And some people want to be publishing artists, and that's cool, and that's very rare. But you're not making your truest music in that aspect most times, right? So like, y'all are the hometown heroes. Y'all are the only thing I can mention from like in respect to the other artists that I'm not naming, but like y'all are the only ones I can really name from Junction. I feel like more Denver artists need to understand who y'all are, because that market is gold.
Yeah.
And them fans are like real fans.
Yeah. It's different out there, man. And it's I think that we have learned a lot from y'all, and being able to give, like when we did this show, we were talking to each other, and the best part for me, the last show that we did, the headline was, I told you too, I was like, bro, it wasn't even selling all the tickets we sold or securing the sponsors. The best part for me was like giving the opportunity to the artists and watching them run with it.
Yeah.
Like
they love it, man. They appreciate it.
Bro, them youngin' and
same for me.
Yeah.
The Ace of Spades.
Yeah. And the youngins out there, YMW, Ace of Spades, they went crazy. Yeah, and we hit our good friends that were just the co-headliners, basically, like the ones right before us. And we were like, hey, bro, just similar to y'all, we were like, we have to put them before us, respectfully. Like they went crazy. They earned this.
Yeah.
And just to see like their appreciation, and nobody does that stuff.
Right.
And that was just like the highlight moment for me, is giving them the same feeling that we got when we were their age. It was like I was seeing myself in them.
Yeah. And that wouldn't happen without y'all.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly.
And I think that's the biggest thing I learned. Like there's like little things that like P did for us. Like even like and I think these people don't understand. It's like just giving someone an opportunity when they're hungry means the world, and paying it forward is the best feeling. Nothing can say.
Yes.
It beats me going on stage in front of 20,000 people. Like giving someone an opportunity, like to see how excited you were in your hometown to be on that stadium was dope to me. Like you were happier than me. I was like, man,
I lost my voice. I was turned.
Yeah.
And to see how y'all supported the moment was like that was so special. But now y'all follow it up and crush it, and now y'all paying it forward. And I think if I do anything in this game, is changing the culture of this gatekeeper, crabs in a barrel mentality.
Yeah.
Is just pay it forward, push people, support people, and it don't hurt you, because no one's gonna take your shine.
That's facts.
Yeah,
no one is gonna ever take your shine. If I'm on stage and Tef was dancing and doing crazy stuff, like no one's ever been like, "Yo, man, he's so dope. You need to get rid of him." That only happens to weak crews, right? I'm sure at the beginning we had people in our ears saying like, "Yo, man, you should ditch him." But that only happens when you're weak. Like when you solid, like I don't care.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy you say, because I have never even thought about that. And I mean, we've had those moments when we first start, where people are like, "Hey, bro, homeboy up there, what
was bro doing?
It's just not. Yeah, it's not the vibes."
I ain't gonna say no name.
Yeah, and
I hope it's not me,
bro. No, but like. could be one of the dopest artists that you've ever been next to, but it's just like it maybe the whole thing isn't as cohesive as it needs to be. And bro, I haven't, since we like really locked in the way that we have, I haven't heard that once, bro. I can't remember the last time. And it's just crazy you say that because you don't think about things like that. I mean, maybe somebody else has, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
like,
It's crazy that it's 4 of us and we so cohesive as we are. You know what I'm saying? Like on stage, on a track, whatever it is. It's like, how do you get these 4 different people? Totally different styles.
And it's just a
like,
click.
Yeah.
It's completely different styles, which is, I think that's what makes it, for sure.
Facts.
Absolutely.
So I think, I don't want to make this last forever, you know what I'm saying?
We do, because my voice started to go off.
Yeah, no, you're good. So I'm gonna ask one question to everybody real quick. Big Waddy, I'm gonna start with you. What is your favorite musical moment that you've had so far?
Probably the first time I staged though, when I jumped off the stage. And they actually taught me.
Oh, was that Chips and Queso?
Chips and Queso.
Yeah.
Sombrero.
I watched the footage. I just see everybody's reaction on stage.
Like, oh shit.
And that shit was,
yeah.
Now it's a tradition.
That was legendary. YCB?
So it's got to be probably the Soulja Boy concert.
Man.
We've done a lot of big shows, sold out, 1,000 people, but something in that moment, like with all the lights coming on, you know what I'm saying? Just like, and it felt like our crowd.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
That was special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got two moments that just popped in my mind. One is one of these 420 shows we did. I walk up on stage, and this is like, there's like 80,000 people in the crowd. You can't even see the end of it, and they probably can't hear you, like, a quarter of the way back. But I get on stage, and there's a shaman on stage blessing it with sage, and I was just like, this moment just hit me. That was the craziest energy I felt. But like when the first time I think we did Summer Jam, and I think Tef had his parents there, or I don't even know if it was Summer Jam's All-Star. We get on stage at Fillmore because the first concert I ever went to, don't make fun of me, it was like my mom took me to Meatloaf.
Hell yeah.
I would do anything for love, whatever. She's like, that's what weed smells like. I'm at Green. And to have that full circle moment, come back to that stage, and I was like, bro, this is like unreal. I was nervous. And then I think Mac 10 we were going to open the show, and then Mac 10 was going on. Mac 10 was like, yo, I got to catch a flight. Y'all have to open. So he opened it, and we went after him. I got a few of them stories, but like just being so grateful to be in front of share the energy with that many people, it was life-changing.
Yeah.
It made me delusional. So
In the best way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's yours.
Man, I would honestly say just seeing shows at Mesa Theater as a fan of, the people that you go see Tech Nine, you see, other people there. And it's like the first time that I performed on stage at Mesa Theater, I was like, oh, this is actually doable. Mm-hmm. Like I took what I wanted to do, my dream, my goals, my this, my that. And I'm up here actually doing it, doing what I love to do, doing what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then also to have you guys on there with me, not even like, and then not even being like the show that like you guys were on. It was I think it was the snow show. Yeah. And it was like, it was just crazy. And then for them to see how hard we went for the tickets and to go right before snow, that's obviously in itself is like when you go right before the headliner, that's just a huge thing, when you're opening this up. But yeah, I would say that for sure.
That moment was goated.
What about you?
Mine's a little selfish, and it has a lot of nostalgia built into it, but mine was the Ja Rule moment. And
was that the shit we did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I guess I say it's selfish because it was just me, but that's not why it was my favorite at all. I think that for me, man, I grew up listening to, like, that was like one of the only rap that I heard growing up was Ja Rule and Ashanti. And that's like, my mom just didn't listen to that type of shit. And she raised me. So being a kid and going back and opening up for that. And then my very first show ever was at the amphitheater opening for Twista before it was the huge amphitheater.
Same spot?
Same spot. Mm-hmm. So it was like a full circle moment. And then I was so scared to tell them. And then like for them, it wasn't even a question. Like I was so nervous. I was shaking back there. I cried. It was like such an emotional moment because this is the biggest stage that any rap artist from Grand Junction has ever touched locally. And to look out and see my lady and my mom, my aunt, y'all in the crowd, and like I could see how excited they were for me. Like, I'm about to get emotional now, but like,
I'm
bro,
about to get emotional.
it was like,
I was emotional.
that was just it was the greatest moment ever. It wasn't even like the performance was whatever, bro, but it was just like, and to be given that opportunity by y'all, like, man, that meant the world to me.
Boost us too.
100%.
People saw the footage or saw you there. They like, hold on, bro, was that Ghost Gang like on the stage?
Yep.
Like, what?
And then that made me realize.
We had the crowd going Ghost.
Yeah.
That made me realize how much Top Flight really fucks with Ghost Gang. You know, like, yeah, you guys fuck with a lot of artists, of course, but like the relationship, like you said that in the beginning of the interview, like that we have is beyond. To me, I feel like, again, correct me anybody if I'm wrong, but like to me, I feel like the relationship we have with you guys is beyond something that, you know, we have with any other artist or you guys have.
It's not transactional. It's definitely. And every time I talk to him, I bring y'all up like, man, we got to do something
Every time.
And I want to be more intentional on that because we move 100 miles an hour. Y'all move 100 miles an hour.
Right.
The song we have, Law, that's a dope song. Like it's just 4.5 minutes long.
Right,
So we gotta
figure something out.
What's funny too is, I mean, me and you and I obviously have, like, you know, to wrap it up, you and I have always like kind of had the relationship and just as far as talking the most and doing the most like stuff together. But even us, we're just sporadic as fuck. Like the last shit he did, he called me, he's like, hey, bro, can you have a hook to me in like a day or two? Went home that night and just recorded a hook and sent it to him. And it was the Mini Men shit. And then it just like, it's just sporadic. You know what I'm saying?
Domino effect. Yeah. Shit. And I was like, oh, damn, this shit's actually
like,
crazy.
But bro, like anybody else calls me, bro, I'm taking like, not even, I'm just busy. Got kids, got work. I'm taking weeks to get something done. Bro, I went home that night.
I think I gave you less time than 24 hours. I was like, I need
this like now.
And I could have sent him something, but I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going home and I'm whipping, bro.
I guess. Well, one last question that we kind of started, like we like to ask every artist, is how are you? Like how, like just not even like just how are you doing, but like how are you mentally, all that, like musically, all that.
This. I almost burnt myself out from the rock star lifestyle 2 years ago. Full circle MoGul, everything came to a halt because of all my bad decisions prior. And so I had to rebalance myself with earth. I quit drinking alcohol. I started like getting deeper into cutting sugar and like I had to deal with some demons because like we were living like rock stars forever. You know what I mean? On the road, going crazy, like moving at a level, like I have stories that are just like people that, you know, crazy, right? Yeah. And so I think I had to rebalance myself and refigure out who I was. So right now I'm better, right? I'm balanced. I'm a lot better. We're getting older now, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I want to have more success stories. Like these conversations mean more to me than, like, it means that I did some things right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, I want to do more good than bad, and that's always a challenge, right? Because so I'm good. Thank you for asking that.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, and thank you so much, Hypnautic, for blessing us with your presence, letting us use the studio, you know, helping us all out. Do you want to plug anything? So
plug that, plug
away.
Yo, shout out to Ghost Gang. We inside 3 studios.
Boom.
I'm Hypnautic, Flite Empire. Just figure it out.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, God, artist out.
All right.